There you go. It should be nice and toasty and that, like a big beer burrito. Hopefully not. When I do a little exploring around, I'm going to show you some of the fresh poop that I saw right in this area. But I'm after checking around. There's nowhere else with an opening that I can get the hammock set up, and I don't want to have to cut any limbs off any trees or anything. So this is what it is. So I'm going to go down and start getting that beef stew on the go, because it's going to take a little bit of preparation. And I think what I'm going to do is I want to have the food and the food prep and cooking as far away from here as I can. So I'm going to go back down by the beach, I think, where I pulled in with the canoe, and that way then I can cook there and wash up down by the river, make sure there's no smell of any of the beef or any of the any of the food that I have, and it should be a little bit easier anyway to keep the bears away like that, because yeah, that would be a nice thing to do, keep the bears away. When doing a beef stew like this, the first step is remembering to bring the beef stew. Alright, so a little bit of a trick there. I'm not actually preparing beef stew. I'm going to have some Campbell's chunky prime rib with vegetables. That's my lunch. Like I said, I'm cooking a little bit earlier. Later on tonight, I'm going to do, back down here again, do some steak and potato. So, yanking your chain there a little bit about cooking the beef stew. But culinary skills aren't that great. Just gotta heat it up. I'm gonna rinse that out, wash it out, and like I said, I'm gonna keep any food remnants down here. Of course, I'm going to make sure I take back all my trash with me before I go. Keep this as beautiful as it is right now. Some hot coals in here. I'm just going to get a head start on baking that potato for later. So I'm looking to have a small fire in the fire pit. I'm going to bring that back up from the beach. I have the fire pit around here. I don't want it to be too close to the hammock. Don't want to be breathing too much smoke. Hopefully it's not going to get too windy. But I got to clear away as much brush now as I can. So it looks like the fire caught, so that should be a good start now on the potato. I'm going to get the fire stoked up again here and get the steak on them shortly. So we are ready for some steak. Coals are looking good. Put that on. I like hammock camping. It's nice and quick to set up. You don't have to wonder about what sort of resources you're going to have around you to build like a shelter or anything. You don't have to worry about finding a flat ground for setting up a tent. So it's pretty simple, and I'm really liking the hammock straps as well. Adds another element of ease to the whole process. Now I'm going to face this way. I want to face my head to the river. I figure that if there is any wildlife that comes around, at least that way they're most likely going to approach from there, so I'll be able to see them or hear them, hopefully. But I'm hoping, like I said, the smell of the campfire will keep any animals away. I will sleep. I'll have the beer spray and my knife as well next to me, just in case. But I don't foresee anything like that happening. But always good to err on the side of caution. Hey guys, so I'm just back now from down where the canoes to, down by the water, where I was cooking to yesterday. I had to go down there and get the grill, and I left the food, the lunch bag up on the rock where it was out of the way of any animals, and I had to get the bacon and stuff that I had out in the blind. So I'm going to start the fire. I'm going to get some coffee going. I'm going to do some bacon, some beans, and some toast. So I had a good night's sleep. I was up a couple times because I saw so much bear pooping out around. A couple times I heard a noise. I was kind of spooked out, but no sign of anything this morning. It was really cold. I was glad I had the wool hat and gloves. If it wasn't for that, I don't think I would have been able to stay the whole night. I got up around 4 o'clock and actually started the fire and warmed up, and then I went back to bed again and slept into actually 10. So I had a great sleep. Now I'm hungry though, looking forward to getting breakfast on the go. So that's it. Gonna get my coffee mug situated over here. The lid on that. The coffee's ready to go. Throw the egg. And I'm going to make sure I take, of course, everything I have with me. Not going to leave any garbage around when I go. Alright, so the water's boiling away. And I'll put the beans right into the kettle and get those heated up. I think I'm going to eat the bacon, eggs, and toast now and have some of the beans after. Them cooking. Well guys, thanks for coming out and joining me on this one. If you're new, I hope that you subscribe to Rivers, Ponds, and Campfires. Check out a lot of my old adventures. There's going to be a lot of new adventures coming up now during the summer. I'm going to do some salmon fishing. Got a lot of other things in store. I just love this, getting outdoors, sharing it with you guys. So anyway, I'm going to finish up breakfast and take off out of here. Take care, and we'll see you guys on the next one.